Hello, this is OGC, and this week in video game history, we have another game from David Ahl's 101 Basic Computer Games, Cube. Now, Cube is kind of an interesting game in the sense that it's probably the earliest ancestor we have of the classic Minesweeper game. That's probably that game that everybody played growing up, but you never understood how it worked. Personally, I still have no idea how it works, but I'm sure that whenever I get around to playing it in like 50 years' time for the channel, then I'll figure it out. So let's just look into the instructions. These are quite hefty instructions, so I'll just give you the basic liner notes. So we basically have a 2x2 cube. Picture a 2x2 cube in your mind, and each of the faces is split into 4 individual little squares, and each intersecting point is a point on this cube. So you essentially have a 3D grid that's 3 by 3 by 3. And the goal of the game is to get from point 1, 1, 1 on this grid to point 3, 3, 3 on this grid. Now, in your way, as it says, there's one small little problem. It's that at 5 random locations, there will be landmines. And if you happen to step on one of these landmines, you go boom. The other rules are that you can only move one space either horizontally or vertically. You cannot go diagonally. And the game will also get kind of grumpy with you if you accidentally try to make a diagonal move. The game also features this little wager system where it asks you to make a bet on whether you'll make it to the end of the cube. It gives you 500 bucks to start out with, and if you go bust, you're out of the game permanently. Now, keep in mind when it's asking you these questions here, you need to answer in binary, 1 for a yes or 0 for a no. If you try to type yes or Y, the game will get angry at you. So, do you want to make a wager? Well, if I say no, it'll probably kick me out of the game. So, yes, I'll make a wager. And I don't know. I'm going to go with 50 bucks and we'll see how we go. Now, unfortunately, kind of a problem with this game is that it's really just up to luck whether you make it or not. There's simply no way of knowing where the landmines can be. So I kind of treat it, see, there, we lose. And I was so close, I was one step away. But the problem is that you can't tell where the landmines are, as I was saying. So it's kind of, in a way, like a bad version of something like Hunt the Wumpus. This Hunt the Wumpus, you're going around this sort of like 3D dodecahedral cave system, but there's always little hints of maybe the Wumpus is in the room next to you, or maybe there's a bat in the room next to you, or maybe there's a pit over there because you can feel a breeze. There's nothing like that in Cube. It's just luck. Hope you make it. I'm feeling less adventurous. I'll keep playing until we make it, and if it takes a while, I'll simply just cut until I get to a winning play. Well, that worked out super great, didn't it? And pretty much every single kind of, like, there's no strategy to actually picking. Oh, hello. I think there was a slight glitch there, because it didn't come up with the little bang text. That's funny. Oh, look, I made it. I made my money back. Yay. Such great success. Boy, isn't this just exciting stuff. It's really not. It's really, really not good. It's really not fun stuff. Honestly, this is probably, for the blog overall, this is one of the worst games that I've played. Because this whole wager system is pretty pointless, and the fact that you just are kind of flipping a coin each time you move, and there's no strategy, there's nothing to think about. It's just numbers go up until you make it, or you go boom. So yeah, it's going to be another short one because there's really nothing else to the game to talk about. Uh, if you like the video, if you like what I do, like, comment, share the videos around. Don't forget to subscribe. Also have a Patreon and a Discord and all these other nice things that are around. Links are in the description and all of that lovely stuff. And we will see you next week for another game in video game history. Bye.